There we go.
Yeah, that's it.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, all right. This is GMS Virginia. Back do another quick lesson before we do that. First and foremost, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles, a great millstone who rule well and teach well, where we learn this knowledge, wisdom, and truth from. This is Lakamah, this is Brother Ash. And basically, we just gonna do a quick little lesson to tell bros to make sure that you push harder. We at the end of this thing, so Revelation 12:12 lets you know that. Matter of fact, I'll get that real quick.
Yeah, I can grab it for you real quick.
All right, cool, yeah.
Yeah, because in this final stretch, the biggest thing you could do is fight to make your calling and election sure.
That's right.
Especially with being called to this thing, you want to be chosen as well. And I speak for myself. Because you get them spirits that'll hop on you. We in this flesh. That lazy demon, that's a heavy lazy demon that hop on you, tell you to get comfortable, so on and so forth. But like Apostle Jahl been saying lately, it's best to just go ahead and push the button. Especially and you should always have a subject, but if you don't, go ahead and push the button. And if the spirit's on you, them living waters are gonna start flowing.
Right.
But you want to build up that spiritual bank account, especially in these times that we're in. You said Revelation 12:12.
Yeah, real quick.
This Revelation 12:12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he know he hath but a short time."
Yeah, so he's gonna come with all his works, all his witchcraft, all his powers to put his foot on the neck and try to make the nation of Israel, the true nation of Yasha'Allah, I should say, obsolete. So while he's gearing up, we need to gear up too. We need to go full fledged with this thing. We were at camp yesterday talking about taking off the old man.
Right.
See, that's part of the demons too. While you fighting to become a better and more righteous person, them old demons, I joke yesterday. I said, they go home and lift weights and come back and they stronger.
They get strong, yeah.
So them old demons try to pull the old you back out, but you got to keep fighting even harder than the demons are.
Yeah.
We know we won this at the end, but hey, we want to make our calling and election sure. You know what I mean? So can you get that Ecclesiastes 9:10?
Yep, Khan. It says Ecclesiastes 9:10, and it says, "Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with might."
Yeah, whatever your hand findeth to do, and what has our hand findeth to do? To do the work of the Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
To call out people on the wickedness they're doing and lift them up and tell them who they truly are.
Yeah.
That's what our hand has been called to do. Continue on.
It says, "For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave."
Right, and that's an old saying. Jake want to be hold on to worldly things. All the jewelry, the money, the shoes, and what's the old saying? Oh, you can't take that shit with you. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. You can't take none of this with you. The only thing you could take is things that's spiritual, and what we're trying to take is our good works, our good deeds. Continue on.
That's right. It says, "Whither thou goest." It says, that was it on that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Whether I goes, so we got to do our work with might, man. We have to do our work with. You got that part? Do your work with might. Wait, you got more on it?
Yeah, it's a little bit more.
Go ahead.
Because it pretty much is going into how you operate in this race. But it says, "I returned and I saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor of men of skill, but time and chance happen to all." So that time and chance, ultimately, or what it's going into is, hey, embrace every day. If you can, go ahead and put a lesson up. Do the work daily. And don't go above your means, so forth, so on and so forth.
Yeah, that's right. That's all part of pushing harder.
Yep.
It's not that you got to be a super brew,
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you got idle time to sit back and kick it, or just sit back and catch a breeze,
Yeah.
you know, why not
Yep.
do a quick little hit real quick,
Yep.
because that might inspire somebody to do another hit,
That's it.
or
Impact,
potential
yep.
elect member might be on the internet and catch that lesson real quick and be, hold on, what these brothers talking about? Because remember, the ultimate goal is to get up out of this wicked kingdom, you know what I'm saying, and have our kingdom come on earth, you know.
Yep.
You know, and that's a good thing. You got something on mine, because I got something real quick.
Nah, go for it.
This is Titus 2:7. It says, in all things showing thyself a pattern of good works, in doctrine showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity, sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is of contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you. You know, and right now, you know, the world, they look down on us, they say evil things of us, but what does it say? It's showing a good pattern of works.
Mhm.
And by, like we just said, bring these lessons out,
Mhm.
doing the work, pushing harder, that's showing a pattern of good works, because that's what we want to do. We want to make our calling and election sure, so we have to show what it say, faith without works is dead. So we got to push, we got to show our works, you know, because this is not just a fad right now, you know, and we bring that all the time with our nation. The next fad is just everybody wants to hop on it, but there's no sincerity in this.
Yeah.
You don't truly believe it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You had the Black Panthers. You know, Jake just wanted to join the Black Panthers to look cool, or because they was mad at Whitey. They wanted to, you know, like they wanted to just buck up against the system. There was only a few that was really genuine with trying to uplift their neighborhood, you know, because a lot of them just wanted to tear shit up.
Mhm.
A lot of them Panthers just wanted to shoot shit up, tear shit up, because they were angry at this the systemic situation, or they were just mad at their life. You know what I mean? This is bigger than our current life. We want a life of eternity.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Yo.
Yep.
You know.
It's the same thing with when Yahweh Shai fed the multitude with the fish and the bread. You know, some just came. You know, like this expound on what you're saying. Some came just to party and to eat. You know, others came in sincerity.
That's
but
right.
At the same time, off that precept that you was reading, you want to have a record of good works, and those the ultimate instruments that are recording these records are the angels, man. So we want to have a good record for Yahweh Shai can go to the Father and say, yeah, man, this is one of my friends. You know, you know, he did what he was supposed to do.
That's
you don't
right.
want the angels going back and say having a report of, you know, you had opportunities and so on and so forth, and you just you let them spirits get the best of you. You know.
That's right. That's right. Beautiful, brother. I got another hit real quick. This is Hebrews 10. I'm gonna start at 23. It says, "Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for He is faithful that's promised. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works." That's the Spirit. Just talking about bringing out good works. But what is love also, though? Keeping the commandments. You know. It says, "Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the day approaching." You know, and that's why we big on being like-minded and being under the same doctrine. You know, because we see that day approaching. That's why the brother brought out Revelation 12:12, man. This devil's gonna come down on us with great wrath. You know, we got to make sure we stand firm and walk in the right path, man. Because and that's why we so big on people with the incorrect doctrine, because having that incorrect doctrine might cost you your salvation, man. You know, so we have to hold this profession of faith without wavering, and part of that holding that profession of faith is knowing that we have the correct doctrine.
I back you up on that real quick, because you had called. I forgot where you had called for in 2 Timothy, but it pointed me to verse 15, going on what you said. But this Second Timothy,
got that too.
Oh, Khan, this 2 Timothy 2:15, it says, "Study to show thyself approved, a workman needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth." You know, so exactly what you were saying. You know, you got to rightly divide the word of truth. You know, you got to be able to spiritually discern what the Spirit is saying.
That's
you
right.
know, and that comes with the doctrine. That comes with sincerity. That comes with meekness. That comes with studying. You know, that comes with being Epicureans. You know, they study the scriptures day and night to see if these things are true. So that's the spirit you got to be. You got to totally be engulfed in the scriptures. You know, even if you on your off time, you still filtering things, through your walk, through the scriptures, through what the scriptures say, stand in the spirit.
Yeah. And I see, look, that's about to lead off with that. A lot of people say, oh, they going through the spirit. And when brothers don't even know what the spirit truly is. That's why your doctrine is off. You don't know what the spirit is. Spirit is a knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of these scriptures. So if you're saying that the MOTB is anything than what it truly is, then you're not rolling in the true spirit. That's not the truth. That's not the understanding of these scriptures. Elder Apostle Tahar always says we know more than the prophets before.
It's true,
because they didn't have the full understanding of the prophecies they were seeing. They didn't know what the sea hit was.
Yeah, John on the when they talk about the mushroom clouds.
Yeah,
how it rolled up like a scroll.
Right.
Or when he seen Babylon, as a woman, he didn't know what he was seeing.
Yeah.
He marveled with great admiration, but he didn't have the full understanding like we do today.
Right.
Even the beast, the beast wasn't fully, wasn't fully in line yet.
That's right. That's right.
So we definitely know more than the prophets did then. Lord willing, we those men, but at the same time, the Lord had this strategically planned. So all men can, even back then, he had it so they could keep pushing in the faith. Even in this time, he's setting it up so we can keep pushing in the faith.
It's perfect. I got something for that. This is Titus 2:7. It says, "Consider what I say, and the Lord give thee understanding in all things." Right. Yeah. So that's why, when Apostle Tahar said we have the 100% truth, it's not boasting. Nah. It's just because the Spirit is dealing with him.
Yeah, he's got an unction from the Holy One.
Right.
And he knows all things. That's the Spirit the Lord will place on you. Hey, if you pushing, you striving, you're enduring in sincerity.
Let me see if I got it. It says, "Remember that Yahushua Mashiach is the seed of David, was raised from the dead according to my gospel. Wherein I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds, but the word of the Most High is not bound." And you got to have the understanding that the word of the Most High is not bound. There's no constraints on it.
Yeah.
Yep. You got anything real quick?
Yeah, that was all I had.
I'm gonna get two more.
I'll grab it for you.
Get Revelation 3:10. Okay. Matter of fact, real quick, get Matthew 5:19 real quick. Because like we always bring this out. It might sound like a broken record, but that's all right as long as we pushing this word.
That's right.
It's one thing to know that you're not a American or African American or a Negro anymore. So it's one thing to know that you're an Israelite, and you might be on the forefronts, but you have to finish this thing. You can't just, like I said, just because it's a fad and you get tired of it, go back in the house and shut down your phone and your laptop, and that's it. Because there's a lot of Jake that be like, well, they learn stuff just to learn to say they know it. You know what I'm saying? No, it's bigger than that, man. You got to finish this course. You know what I mean? So get if you can, go up and shot Matthew 5:19.
It's Matthew 5:19. It says, "Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven."
Right. So you can't close your laptop and go back into the world and just do as thou wilt. No, you got to continue on.
Close the laptop, fire one up.
Yeah, fire one up. You can't do that. Now you're breaking the commandments. And then when our kingdom gets set on this earth in righteousness, you're going to be looked at as the least in the kingdom. You don't want to have that feeling. As a matter of fact, Abaya brought that out yesterday. Yep. That's for eternity. You just got to walk around and look at the people, brothers that you might have been on the forefront with, and they looking at you like this, and you just, that's got to be a very low feeling. And that's going to be for eternity. Because remember, this thing is a spiritual thing. It's not
it speaks about everlasting shame and contempt.
Come on, man.
So that's what you don't want to. You want to give this work your all.
That's right.
You don't want to be overthrown by gimmicks. They trying to be cool. Trying to be the top guy. So on and so forth, man. Hey, man, it's all about a pushing Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
And usher it in His glory.
Yep. Let me get one more real quick. So this is Romans 12:6. It says 5. So we, being many, are one body in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, and every one members one of another, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us. Whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith, or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching. So yes, there's gonna be certain brothers that have more strength in a certain gift or whatever. But whatever you have to push it, push harder.
Yep.
So whether you're a good teacher, whether you're even if it's a good listener to another brother, whatever it is,
that brother get him fired.
Whatever gift the Lord gave you, you push that to the max because we don't have long, man.
Yep.
You want to. I'm gonna say it again. Make your calling and election sure. So whatever the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai bless you with, push it to the max because it's gonna be a day and time where you're gonna wish that you could have did more because you knew you were able to, but you kept pushing it off, and that's part of the demons, like the brother said. So we this camp right here, we're trying to make it a constant effort to do a little more. Yeah, go harder. You know what I mean? And that's the mindset that we should be in. Can you get a Revelation 3:10, and then I'm gonna close it out with something.
All right, come. This Revelation 3:10, it reads, "Because thou hast kept the words of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the world."
And that's what we're trying to dodge. We're trying to dodge that hour of temptation. We don't want to fall out of the spirit and fall into taking the MOTB. Because once you take the MOTB, man, it's ball game. You're going to be in that lake of fire.
That's right.
Bayou brought that out yesterday. The angels gonna be like, "Oh, word! You
made allegiance. You're in alliance with your master.
Yeah.
You want to serve him more.
You got to think. Taking the MOTB is basically saying, "No, he is my God."
Yeah.
So your true power, which is Yahweh, sees that and like, "Oh, where you took?" And he already said he's a jealous power.
I was just about to say
he's a jealous power, right? So you chose this over me, the power that made all of this. All right, well, we're going to toss you in the lake of fire. You out of here.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So we don't want that. You know what I mean? We want to strive to make our calling and election sure. You got anything? Because I got one more.
No,
I'm going to close it off with this real quick.
Let me grab it.
You got Mark 13:13. Okay. Milk scripture, but it hit hard,
Yep. You said Mark
13:13.
Okay. Mark 13:13. And it says, "And ye shall be hated of all men."
And right now, you see us. It's not even till full fledged, but people walk past us, riding past us, flipping us off.
Like the Edomite yesterday.
Yeah. And straight. As soon as he saw us, he just.
That's what the super scoff.
Yeah, he just baffled at us, just laughed, gave us the old Edomite laugh. Huh! And just started laughing, you know what I mean? Because he's in his kingdom.
Yeah.
So he's comfortable. A middle-aged, so-called white man can walk past 6, 7 grown jakes and laugh. So he's in his kingdom. He could do that. You know what I mean? But that's okay because his time is almost up. Can you finish that up?
It says, I'm reading one more time. It says, "And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved."
And that's the name of the game. You need to endure to the end. It's okay to know who you are. That's what's up. That's cool that you know you're Israelite. That's cool that you scream shalom and all that. That's cool. But you got to endure to the end. That means put away the old man.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. I was looking at the elder from South Carolina. The brother walked up on him that was part of Israel of God.
Yeah.
But he said, I know I'm an Israelite. I'm from the tribe of Judah, but you still smoking.
He was smoking
a black.
He had the black. No, he had the vape.
Oh, whatever. But I heard him say he smoked black and miles and stuff. Whatever. You know what I mean? Well, no.
Smoke weed too. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know who you are, but you still have the old man on. You got to endure to the end. Take off the old man and keep striving for the kingdom, man. The ways of this world is gonna. Matter of fact, let me see if I can grab that.
What's what you looking for?
Hold on.
But yeah, the ways of this world are completely.
Yeah, 2 Timothy 2 and 4. So we'll close it on that.
The ways of this world are completely enmity with the Heavenly Father. So you got to completely be relearned and retaught.
That's right.
2 Timothy 2 and 4.
Yeah.
This 2 Timothy Second Timothy 2:4, it says, no man that warreth entangling himself with the affairs of this life. And the affairs of this life are all the things you learn here in Babylon. You know, Elder Apostle Tahar did an in-depth lesson based on that whole situation. I seen the elder yesterday. He put up, but Elder Apostle Tahar was expounding on it. It's just abstaining from the appearance of evil at the end of the day.
Right.
You don't want anybody to come up and be like, oh yeah, he's doing worldly things. We want to be holy, which means separate. We don't want to be looked at like the people in this world.
That's right.
That's right. It says that he may please him that have chosen him to be a soldier.
That's right, and that's self-explanatory. Basically do the work, get rid of the old man, so the Lord can bless you, man. Because like you said, you want to be called the Lord's friend. Why are you called his friend? Because you put the work in, not just because you knew you were Israelite. No, it don't work that. The Lord came for who? The elect.
Yep.
The 144 and the rest of the 1/3.
Yep. And that's why we're doing this lesson, because we the quicker the elect gets sealed,
we out of here.
We out of here, man.
Yeah, bang zoom to the moon.
That's it.
So with that, man, we just want to make a quick hit. We hope this was edifying. Till next time, when we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles, a great millstone who rule well, teach well, who we learn this knowledge, wisdom, and truth from. We'll say, Kwam Yasha'Allah, Mo'af Lababal, Shalom.
Shalom.
See, that was
beautiful.
smooth.